Alright, dead on perfect. Welcome one and all to our most magnificent night. It's night 117 on SNR. Of course, I am your host. Whoops. Then it's 1287, kind of my hair is just sticking up. I was like, whoops. Right now on night 117, and I believe we got 3 Skype guests. Of course, I just finished watching the Game 6 of Miami against Indiana.
Let's go, Miami!
It's Miami, not Miami. I mean, Miami.
Oh, you got tongue-tied.
Oh, man. Well, no, yes, I got Skype guest phones of Corey, Mikey, and Aubrey.
I love you, Randy.
Yo.
And you know what? You know, we got a few things to talk about before SNR tonight, and, I know tomorrow you got the, Children's Miracle Network Telethon.
Correct, and they're one of our sponsors, which I'll get to in just a little bit.
And also, I want to talk about another charity that I'm supporting tomorrow. That is if you're watching tomorrow's NASCAR race at Dover. We'll get to that in a few minutes.
Alright. Anyway, let's do our sponsors real fast. Of course, there are 98.3 The Key, Retro 92.1, 7106.5.
Oh, and Big Buck Country 1015, which trains home for country legends and the stars of NASCAR.
There's also Weasel.net Radio, and there's also the 105.5 Cool Cabana down in Miami, Florida. And as I mentioned just a little bit ago, another sponsor is the Children's Miracle Network of East Texas, in which the Dairy Queen I work for, 5th Street, has raised over $917 this year. And so far, out of all the Dairy Queens that presented tonight, we're number 1.
And coming also brought to you by Autism Speaks, which that'll be tomorrow's sponsor of the race at Dover, along with FedEx, and of course Autism Speaks is a wonderful charity. I mean, folks, don't forget, tomorrow's race is going to be very special, not because of the racing, but because of the sponsor. And maybe most of us on this call have autism, and I'm a big supporter of that charity.
And there's one thing I do want to mention, and it's going to be a little quick announcement for myself.
And brought to you by Pepsi.
And after your announcements, we need to send our thoughts and condolences out to Oklahoma. Another Twister tore for that state last night.
Of course, there's that one more announcement. Oh, there we go, there I am. As you know, all of us here on SNL would like to say, all of our hearts and prayers will go to the victims of Oklahoma.
Yeah, another Twister ripped through that area last night.
But also we want to salute Gene Stapleton, who played Edith on the long series All in the Family, has passed away.
Yeah.
But the good news is, SNR is on Twitter. You can follow SNR or join in the website, which I'll give you the link the description below for the Twitter account for SNR.
And you can also follow me on Twitter at NASBallFan.
Yeah, I think the trolls will nail you with that one.
You know what? The trolls can do. Well, I got my imposter, and you know what? Before we continue, I just want to tell my imposter this. If you're watching this video, you have fucking crossed the line with me this time, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to hunt your ass down until you're dead. You're in jail.
Not only have you crossed the line with Mikey, you've crossed the line with me as well. Although you haven't messed with me, you messed with Mikey, you messed with his friends too.
Right, and
all I can say to you right now is, watch your
back.
back.
Also, I'm going to tell you one more thing, imposter. You have caused me to get in a fight with a friend of mine right now, and I'm pissed off about it right now, and you're not going to get away from me easily. If I were you, you show your face. If you want to meet me on Skype, show your face to me on Skype. But now back to bed.
Alright. Let's get to our 20-second hard game 1 of Jeopardy for the PS2. PS2. For the PC. Yes. I don't know why I just said.
Oh,
yeah? Oh, yeah, put him up. Put him up. Put him up. Ow! Oh, yeah?
that's like children of men.
I'm flying over the moon, and I land on Corey's house. And I land in Ben's house. And I land on Ben's dummy dressed as Santa Claus. Oh, well, I look like Santa Claus because I'm
Hi, folks.
I'm
Hi,
with a
buddy.
beard.
We'll get to work. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you want.
I'll go diet.
You ready? Normal game. Okay, how
Alright.
many people are out there? We'll make sure you have some good competition. Player 1, what's your name? Player 1 has the space bar.
As always. Here we go.
All right, let's go. Sony Pictures Studios. This is Jeopardy. And now, here is your host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Welcome to another game of Jeopardy! We've got some really interesting categories for you today. 19th century politicians.
Ew.
Starts and ends with H.
Oh, that's a good
H
one.
in quotation marks.
Oh, yeah, we know
Flags.
that one. Flags.
State capital nicknames.
Ooh.
The elements. And completing the board, our final category is Smithsonian TV props.
What should we go with first?
Player 1, you get us going.
State capital nicknames 1.
Answer?
Why off the gate?
Please make
Whoa! Why off the gate with the daily double?
Let's do the 500. Why not?
Bet the farm, bet the cattle, bet the wild.
Bet
It's
the
only
why.
500, so I'd say we do that.
I think, yeah, let's make this one 500.
It's the city of the saints, as well as the Mormon city.
That would be Salt Lake City.
That's it? Okay, just one.
State capital nicknames 2.
This Mississippi capital has been called the city where the Old South and the New South meet.
Player 1? That's correct.
State capital nicknames 3.
This Nevada capital is the
Carson
gateway to Lake
City.
and Yosemite Valley.
Player 1?
What is the city where you gamble all your money away and then you come
That's
home
it.
crying?
And my man is wearing Corey's butt.
Yeah, please never do my face real fast. Oh, man.
And my man is wearing Corey's butt. State capitals for 4.
Some know it as the hub. Oliver Wendell Holmes called its State House the hub of the solar system.
Player 1? Correct.
It's the capital of the first state.
Dover.
Player 1?
That's
it.
That tomorrow.
Flags for 1.
The red stripe on Indonesia's flag stands for courage. This color stripe stands for purity.
Player one? Yes, indeed.
Flags for 2.
Your choice, player one.
Mikey just at his best.
I didn't think it would stuck that badly.
Oh man. Flags for 2.
Angola's flag features a segment of a cogwheel and this large knife used to clear underbrush.
Player one? Correct.
Flags for 3.
The words Semper Fidelis appear on the flag of this armed services branch.
Navy.
Player one? Yes.
Okay, you was right and I was wrong. And I said the Navy, by the way. 400.
The 11 stripes of this African Republic's flag represent the signers of its 1847 Declaration of Independence.
Player one? Exactly.
5.
While no longer linked with Egypt, this country still uses the flag of the United Arab Republic.
Player one? Correct.
Smithsonian TV Pops 1.
A hand phaser from the 60s science fiction series is there. Hope it's set on stun.
Player one? Correct. Player one, you
Smithsonian
choose.
TV Pops 2.
Her charwoman costume is on display.
Player two?
Who is Carol Burnett?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
In the King James Bible, it's the present third-person singular form of have.
Player three?
I don't know.
What is half?
Half.
Correct.
Less than 3 years after his debates with Lincoln, he died of typhoid fever.
Player one? You are correct.
Smithsonian TV Pops 3.
A seltzer bottle used by this howdy-doody clown is part of the collection.
Player one? That's right.
The museum has a pith helmet and a safari jacket worn by this Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom star.
Player one?
Marlon Perkins.
You are correct. Player one?
500.
A Detroit Tigers baseball cap and a Hawaiian shirt came from this show.
Player one?
I'm gonna have to guess on this one. Magnum PI?
Correct.
Starts and ends with H2.
It's one's general physical well-being.
Player two?
What is health?
Ah.
Yes.
The CD in your CD player doesn't contain this element CD, but the batteries running it might.
Player one? That's correct.
Starts and ends with H3.
Handel's Chorus.
Player one?
Hallelujah.
Correct.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Starts and ends with H4.
From this time on,
Player two?
What is henceforth?
Yes. Okay, player 2.
This element that cycles between the atmosphere and soil is fixed by bacteria.
Player 2.
What is nitrogen?
Exactly.
Compounds featuring this element are used to treat the most common type of anemia.
Player 3.
What is iron?
To be sure.
After retiring in 1869, this Secretary of State traveled the world, including a stop in Alaska.
Player 1. That's right.
We're gonna stop right here. See you all in the next part.